What is the best place to buy crypto? With Bitcoin reaching new all-time highs, there are more and more retail investors joining the space. Now, if you're one of them, or if you're somebody who has background in crypto investing, but you're looking for new possibilities, I think this video will be made for you. I'm going to compare the 4 platforms that I'm using, which is Coinbase, Binance, Kucoin, and Swissborg. And I'm going to list every single important detail about these kind of platforms that you need to know. I'm going to compare what are their fees, what is their availability, what is related to their risks, what kind of coins they offer, really everything. I'm going to put them next to each other so you'll be able to decide for yourself which is the best one for your needs. So I would be very happy if you would watch this video till the end, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so it will grow and it will tell me that it's really justified to invest my time into making these videos. So let's get this started with a quick overview, shall we? Coinbase is the oldest of the 4 platforms. It is US based, it was established in 2012, and it's listed currently on the NASDAQ. As it's a listed company, it means that it has to comply with quite a lot of regulations, and from this perspective I would say this might be one of the safest choice of all the 4 platforms. Binance, on the other hand, is arguably the largest crypto ecosystem. It was established in 2017 in China, and after moving around a bit, currently it is registered in Cayman Islands, which is a tax haven. Kucoin is fairly similar to Binance, both from the perspective of how the platform looks like and what kind of services they offer, and from the fact that it's also established in 2017 in Asia. It was in Singapore, and it's also registered in a tax haven, which is the Seychelles. The Swissborg platform is a bit different than the others. It's not per se a crypto exchange, although they offer this kind of features. They aim to be some kind of an all-in-one wealth management platform, mainly focusing on crypto, with a lot of interesting and different features. It's also Swiss, so you might imagine that it's probably more safe and more regulated compared to Binance and Kucoin. Binance, Kucoin, and Swissborg, they also have their own cryptocurrency that you can buy in their own platform. Typically, holding them in the platform gives you some kind of a benefit, for example, lower trading fees, or you can get some kind of sharing of the revenues or increased yield. So I've made this summary slide and I'm going to put it on the full screen so you can compare different platforms and what they offer as a general overview. Now, all of the platforms offer quite a broad coverage of geographic availability, over 100 countries. Here I would like to focus on my 2 main regions of interest, which is US and Europe. If you live in the US, most likely you would be using Coinbase. Well, at least if you need to choose from these 4 platforms. Binance has a Binance US part, which is a bit different from the original platform. It has limited features, and Kucoin and Swissborg are just not available. If you're in Europe, your case is a bit different. I was collecting every single region where platforms are not available, and I'm going to put it here now on full screen so you can stop the video and check if your country is available in this given platform or not. And I think it's fairly important to mention that with all the attention that crypto is getting recently, the regulatory environment is changing quite rapidly, and this might mean that one or the other countries might appear or disappear from this list. So anyway, I encourage you to check the links that I'm going to put below, so you will be able to get an up-to-date information on this topic in the future when you're considering to sign up. So now that you have a basic idea of these applications, let's take a look at their features. One of the most important things for me in the case of volatile crypto assets is that I'm always able to access my funds and I'm able to execute trades if I need to. For this, it's important that you have an application that is available on your mobile. So all these platforms actually are available on your mobile phone, and I'm going to show you what they look like and what kind of basic features do they have. Now, on the right side of the screen, you're able to see the Coinbase app. Now, the user interface is fairly simple. On the main page, you can see your overall portfolio and top movers, as well as watch list, where you can track your favorite coins. If you click on portfolio, you get a general overview of how your assets have been performing so far with a simple graph. For me, it's not too detailed, however, at least you can get an overview. You also have a fairly simple way to buy, sell, and trade crypto. However, this application unfortunately lacks detailed metrics about moving averages and other analytic tools. Now, the thing that I really like about Coinbase is Coinbase Earn. In this section, you learn about the crypto project from 4 4 or 5 slides, and then you get one quiz question, which if you answer successfully, you get $1 in a given currency. It really only takes a couple of minutes to earn a few dollars. So in the end, if you look at it from an hourly wage perspective, it's a pretty nice deal. I also have to say that I stopped using Coinbase because of their higher fees. However, I do keep doing this kind of earn rewards, and all the portfolio that you see here is almost $100 I earned by doing these kind of exercises. Very sweet. Now, the platform I switched to from Coinbase is Binance, which you can see on the right. Now, this application has a lot of features. This actually can be a bit confusing if you're a beginner. Now, the homepage here also gives you a general overview of the status of the market, as well as gives you direct access to the most used features of the platform. On the market section, you can search the spot market by trading pairs, as well as you can go and trade futures, and it even offers you zones, which basically categorizes the market by segments. And you can see here categories such as proof of work crypto, gaming, NFTs, DeFi ecosystem. Now, here are my main reasons why I really enjoy using Binance. Besides offering the largest variety of tokens and one of the lowest trading fees, it also has a very nice trading platform. You have a candle chart where you can change the resolution, you can see the moving averages, you have an order book, as well as you can set different kind of orders. You can have market order, limit order, and stop loss. Binance also offers you tools for generating passive income, such as staking or lending out your crypto. The only thing that I really miss from Binance is an intuitive way of overviewing the status of your portfolio, as well as the possibility of SEPA transfers, which they have blocked recently in Europe. Now, Kucoin looks fairly similar to Binance. They're also offering most of the similar features, and I think it's actually not a problem since Binance is one of the best platforms, and following that, well, can only get you far. Now, Kucoin is the only platform from this 4 which does not require KYC verification. You can sign up only using your phone number. However, this might change in the future as regulatory requirements are evolving. The reason why I'm using Kucoin mainly is that they offer a couple of coins that are not available on Binance and I'm interested in buying. In the past, it was not possible to deposit money directly to Kucoin. You had to transfer crypto from another exchange. This feature was recently added, however, it's fairly expensive, and I think this is one of the major drawbacks of the platform. And last but not least, Swissborg. I'm recently super excited about this platform, and I think it has a lot of future if the management will take care about it properly. For me, this one has the most transparent and nice user interface, and I also really enjoy about the transparency in terms of the cost, the fees, and the reporting, for example, of your portfolio. In my perception, it's also the platform that provides you the most transparent report in terms of your transactions for tax reporting. And this is something that people might be underestimating, but as a law-abiding citizen, I would really like to pay taxes on my crypto properly and not to have any kind of problem with authorities. So having a nice support for this and clean documentation is something that I really value. One feature that I really enjoy is that payments between Revolut and Swissborg are immediate, regardless whether it's a deposit or withdrawal. There are a range of features which are also unique to this platform that I'm really excited about. One is that it offers you an AI-supported technical analysis, which gives you a prospect on how the price of an asset might change in the near future. They also have a technology which makes it sure that when you execute the trade, you will get the lowest prices that are currently available on the market. Additionally, and this is one of the reasons why I'm mainly using Swissborg, is they offer a flexible yield platform, which basically gives you interest on your crypto on a daily basis. Swissborg recently announced the update to Yield 2.0, which I think can really increase the demand towards their own token, and I'm quite bullish about it. Of course, everything comes with the price. In the case of Swissborg, unfortunately, the trading fees are quite high compared to the other ones, as well as the selection of coins is actually fairly poor. Many people in the community are also complaining that the yield values are quite low compared to competitors such as in BlockFi or Crow. Maybe this is just wishful thinking because I'm invested in the platform, but I think that it might have a great future if the community grows and they add a lot of new tokens and yield to other crypto assets as well. So I have made a slide where I'm combining the outstanding features of all the different platforms. So I'm going to put it here on full screen, so you can stop the video right now and check what are you interested in, as well as here one which shows you aspects in which they are lacking, and I'm gonna put it on full screen right now as well, and you can stop the video here. And to give you guys a complete research, I also made a checkup on how many coins the platforms are offering, as well as from the top 25 based on the ranking on CoinMarketCap, which are the ones that are not available to trade. So here you go, check it out. Now I did talk about fees briefly before, however, it's very important that we take a closer look at what it really costs to deposit money, to withdraw, to trade on a platform, because eventually that defines how much money you lose while you're using these kind of platforms. Now in terms of deposit fees, actually Swissborg wins because all deposits are made free there. Coinbase you can use with SEPA transfer for 0.15 euros. Binance, unfortunately, since they disabled SEPA transfers, now you have to pay a transaction fee based on your card, which is 1.8%. On Kucoin currently, you cannot deposit euros. Depositing crypto is free on all platforms. However, you will always have to keep in mind that transaction fees apply. And here you go, summary on the deposit fees. Now, once you made your amazing profits, of course, you want to withdraw some kind of gains. And you have to keep in mind that on Kucoin, at the moment, you're not able to withdraw fiat money. From all the 4 platforms currently, Coinbase offers the lowest fees. And summary on full screen, enjoy. So the conversion fees is where you can really get the most of the money lost. In general, we can establish that Kucoin and Binance are the cheapest ones, starting from 0.1% trading fee, and it can go even lower if you hold their own native currencies. Swissborg, on the other hand, can be the most expensive one as well as the cheapest one. It starts from a 1% trading fee, which is the highest one. However, if you have 50,000 CHSB locked, then you can get down to 0% for a couple of tokens. It currently means that you would need to lock $30,000 worth of money, which not everybody can afford. And for your reference, of course, here's the summary table. And there's one last aspect which is very, very important and we definitely need to talk about regarding the safety and the regulation of these platforms. Now, I have made a previous video when I was discussing the comparison between different kind of investment platforms for stocks. In that video, I was talking about FDIC and SIPC, which offer some kind of protection for investors. If you haven't seen that one, check it out in this corner. Anyway, for the case of cryptocurrencies, these kind of protections for the crypto assets themselves, they won't apply. As such, it's kind of up to these platforms to implement security measures that will make sure that none of these crypto assets will get tampered with. And I believe Coinbase is the one that comes out on top among these 4 platforms. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Coinbase is listed on US stock exchange, which means that they have to comply with quite a complex regulatory requirements. Coinbase actually has FDIC insurance, however, it only covers the cash on your account, not your crypto assets. One approach that I like from Coinbase is they actually keep 98% of all the crypto assets under their management offline, meaning there's only 2% online in hot wallets at any given time. They also have an insurance which covers any kind of damages that will be caused to the users if they are exposed to some kind of cybersecurity issue or theft of their assets. And I would give the second place to Swissborg. They are regulated by the Financial Standards Association in Switzerland, and they also possess virtual currency licenses in Estonia. Swissborg has also implemented a safety net feature, which means that 25% of all the transaction fees that they collect goes into a bucket, and in case any kind of damages are caused to people's assets, they will be recovered from this kind of basket. Currently, there's around $11 million in this basket, and Swissborg gives an update every month about the status of this, as opposed to Coinbase and Swissborg. Unfortunately, Binance and Kucoin are largely unregulated, and they are currently under attack by different kind of government entities trying to push some kind of regulatory aspects on them. Now, the managers of both platforms are stating that they are interested in collaborating and they're looking for compliance. However, it seems it's still down the road. Also, both platforms have some kind of insurance policy implemented, which is somehow similar to the one by Swissborg. In the case of Binance, they cover 10% of all transaction fees in secure asset fund for users. And considering the size of Binance, it must be pretty huge. In the case of Kucoin, it's a bit smaller. You can also track these numbers properly, but currently it stands at 26 bitcoins, which is not a huge amount, to be honest, to recover lost funds. So in the case of crypto, it's actually very much up to you as an individual who's investing to make sure that your crypto is safe. And as such, you should minimize the amount that you keep online on these kind of wallets, and you should always consider having them in your own wallet. Remember, not your keys, not your crypto. So here's a summary slide about the safety and regulatory aspects of the different kind of platforms. Take a look at this and stop the video if needed. So eventually, which platform should you choose? Well, in case it's very important for you to have most of the security, then probably go for Coinbase. If on the other hand, you're willing to risk a bit more for the lower fees, then probably Binance or Kucoin is the best one. Swissborg in particular for me is interesting for passive income, and this could be something for you also to look into. Well, if I were you, I would sign up to all the platforms with the referral links that you can find down in the description, because that just gives you free crypto. And don't forget about Coinbase Learn, which is again free crypto. Remember to destroy that like button for the YouTube algorithm and watch this next video because it's pretty awesome. Bye bye.